Understanding life is not about any other than oneself. My journey through space and time continues to show me that each and every human being has exactly what they need within inside of themselves in order to get all that they need, all that they desire, they want to be fulfilled. However, the world that we are manifested into through the portal of a woman, that a lot of people attribute and praise a mother for this gift when it is just a portal to walk through, and the church is just a support that will allow you to understand yourself. And the words that are written in scriptures of every type of belief system are there for you to understand your own power and your own ways. What you're truly made out of. The technology that is your human body is the most advanced in the near aspect of the solar system. And to understand this takes many, many lifetimes of knowings building up. And this is why the only true direction of how to manage and work through all things is within inside of oneself. However, this place that we have been born into wants us to lean on others and ask for their direction and ask for their wisdom and seek their understanding and call them in times of need and sit in on the prayer circle or the place of meditation in order to find someone else's understanding and someone else's help and another spirit's guide, when the only place that you will ever find the true meaning of all things is through the experiences that you've had from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. You are your own scripture. You are your own experience. You are the lessons you need to learn and have already learned. You are your own wisdom. When you get to this place that you are able to tap into this treasure within inside of yourself, you understand what makes you satisfied, what makes you repulsed. This is the lessons you have learned before you were conscious in this particular place. The world around you is there to reflect a part of you and a piece of you. And when you get to this beautiful separation and honor and respect for all things, not to lean on like a crutch and not to use as what will uplift you and guide you, and they have the answers and those things can help you. You are the master of your own existence. And you are the God within inside of yourself. And all the teachings and all the ways and all the belief systems are teaching you things to understand that you are only yourself. And you will never be anything else other than yourself, no matter what backpacks you pick up, no matter what relationships you get in, no matter what synagogue you go to, mosque you bow down at, or church you sing praises at. Those things are never you, but you become them. And when you get to this place of ultimate wisdom and understanding that what you see, believe, act, and are is only ever you. And the things that are there to support you are literally only a support system. It is a foundation that can be broken apart and fixed back together. It can be something that flies you across the entire universe, but it also can be what chains you down and holds you from being yourself. It is your most inner self that calls out for truth and freedom to express itself in your human nature, and it uses many different systems of beliefs and understandings and loves in order to express itself. The more that you let go and the more that you allow yourself to think freely, to feel all of the emotions that you are without your own judgment based upon what you should and should not talk about, what you should and should not feel. It is you. It is you are feeling. It is always you're feeling. It is always you within your own mind. It is always you within your own heart, based upon the experiences that you've had, and those are your support system on living this wonderful existence that you have. It is meant to be a gift to live and be supported by all of these wonderful people and experiences. And maybe it's just been a lot of lessons of who not to talk to, lessons of who not to love, or what did love work for you and what part of that love did not work for you, and how you can create a better way for each and every day for your mind to be clearer, for your heart to feel more full. Everything that is around you is meant to support you, and if you feel that the things around you are not giving you the ability to express the deepest parts of who you are, those things are not supporting you, they are oppressing you. And it's okay, because we all have to go through these understandings of what is the difference between support and what is the difference between love and lust, what is the difference between oppression and building up. All things have many elements to them, as in language, as in feelings, as in emotions, as in living. Even one whole day is filled with so much things. Everything is meant to support you, and you choose what it is. For you to allow your own existence to come through the most beautiful piece of technology that exists. It's this human being. It allows you to feel things when you cannot feel. As a spirit, you feel all. But when you are human, you feel your skin. You feel happiness in your heart. You feel emotions. It is the greatest gift that you get to choose where you direct it and where you move it. This is the essence of life. And yet it is very difficult because we get distracted along the way. And please know that these distractions are a part of the gift as well. As long as we realize the order of things, what really truly matters the most is the deepest, most profound expression of yourself. And if you are going to sacrifice that for anything that is quote unquote supporting you, maybe oppressing you or pushing you down a different path than you are meant to, these are all of the beautiful things that you get to contemplate, understand, see deeper, more refined, add to your life, our takeaway. The essence of life itself is to experience the feelings of knowing yourself. And you know yourself more and more about what you like and don't like, and building connections that last a lifetime, and then understanding which connections to truly invest in, and some that you have invested in, why it didn't work. Everything is just here for you to experience. When we learn to really release our dependency, our leaning on them in any way, whether it is a system of beliefs, whether it is the mosque that you visit, whether it is the prayers that you do, whether it is a book you read out of, it is only trying to reform and create a connection within yourself with yourself. And if you ever look outside of yourself for yourself, this is when you lose the feeling of living and you begin to emulate something else, and it gets emptier and emptier. This is when you need to come back to yourself and understand, even if it's painful, it's yours. Even if it's only ever happy and others feel pain, your happiness is yours, and own it and live it. It's okay. You don't need to feel what someone else feels. Owning yourself, owning your decisions, owning the life you have. It is where you belong. And if you do not feel comfortable, find a different belonging. But wherever you are in this moment is perfect. Whatever you're thinking is perfect, because in this moment you are here, and that in itself is perfect. And in 5 minutes, you will have changed 5 minutes more, many more thought patterns, many more feelings of emotion of who you are and how you exist. And that 5 minutes is a new order of perfection, because you have allowed yourself to evolve through this. You have allowed yourself to get one step 5 minutes closer to the expanse of you in all that you are. This is the most beautiful existence, when you actually grasp that just experiencing life in this human form is the most beautiful thing that you can have. It might not make sense to the logical brain, because we have been programmed that things and other feelings and other ways and purposes are why we're here. The only purpose is to experience. Now we have paths that allow us to build and give us greater feelings, which are an experience in themselves. To have relationships, which are an experience in themselves. But that is all they are, is an experience. Now, when you're staying committed to things, that is an experience. When you're not committed to anything, that is an experience. When you're alone, that is an experience. It is, what do you want to experience? Without leaning, without depriving yourself of your own self. This is the goal. Is to be fully expressive, fully truthful about the existence of who you are, and not targeted by the things that are in front of you. If something makes you feel uncomfortable when you see it, then that is only something that you must learn to sort through. It is not a part of you. Because the truth of who you are does not feel uncomfortable, and it does not feel bad. It does not even feel rage. The wrath of God is not rage. They are very different. You must understand and know all things just are, and they are experienced. So if you are angry, if you are coming against something, if you are feeling deep and powerful feelings, that is something you must learn to sort through. It is not a part of you if you are feeling such terrible things about it, but maybe one element of your own pain you must learn to let go, because you've held on to it. Anything you hold on to will affect your health physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. To hold on to any idea, anything, any person as an attachment, as a part of you, it will hinder you. The deeper you can express yourself without any attachment, without anything connected to you other than yourself, but still in honor of all the things that support you living. With respect to all things, yes. With value to the things that are around you, absolutely, completely. but fully expressing yourself. Not thinking, what are they thinking? Not asking yourself, will they accept it? This is judgment on yourself, and it is a prison you will put yourself in. It is an expression of yourself. That is why you're here, to express yourself. And if you hold on to any other thing, that thing will own you, control you, and manipulate you. And that is not a true expression of existence. To get to this place and to hold on to this place and to know this place allows you to truly experience life. It allows you to truly express yourself and go after the things that make you smile and ask for the things that bring you joy. And to finally have that conversation that's been weighing deep on your heart. To have the courage to truly express yourself in the deepest ways is a part of existence itself. Thank you for investing in yourself, to even listen to my understandings and knowings of why I have been through hundreds of thousands of lifetimes, and I remember many, many of them. And I have been into places in this universe that many people will not know even exist. And these are the findings thus far in my existence. I have gone and I have come back. I have transformed. I have loved. I have been not loved. I have been betrayed. And I have been cherished. I have been all things on this earth that I can express in emotions, in the paradox of living itself. And the only thing that ever is the most truth is the experience of all of these things. The experience of it is why we have it. And each grain of sand that we accumulate on our beach is a piece of experience, that we can sit back and feel glory, that we just experienced it. And this is the most beautiful thing in all of existence, because it allows us to know all of the things that are us and be fully glorified in the experience itself, allowing everything to move as it moves, whether it drops away or we build more of it. The clarity that comes with just experiencing life and honoring each and every step is one of the most beautiful places that I have ever experienced. And it has helped me gain much clarity through things that seem very foggy and things that might stick like mud, and it might feel airy like a cloud. Some things may not have the most refined logical placement, but when you can stick into the fact that you are here to experience it, it gives it a meaning in itself that is just for you and no one else.